Season, little bit of a fizzle at the finish, but for the Warriors, they almost seemed relieved. I mean, they were so happy afterwards. Third championship in 4 years. Just put into perspective for us what this team, this group of superstars has accomplished.
Hannah, you're watching the greatest team of all time. And I'm not just talking about 4 stars. I'm talking about 4 guys who spread the floor, open you up. I'm talking about the way they've changed the way that we play basketball today. Positionless basketball. And Hannah, there's one thing to be said, because we've seen groups of talent assembled, but we haven't seen it always work. And Steph Curry has created a selfless culture there that has absolutely just changed everything. There's no team that can beat this Golden State Warriors team.
Everyone's trying to emulate them, and you saw it in the second half when Steph and KD are passing the ball. Nobody really cared who won that MVP award.
Well, you have 2 guys that legitimately could have, and you could have made a case to win MVP, and that's Steph or KD, and none of them seem to matter, and that speaks volumes to how good that this team actually is. You don't often say that.
What about on the other side, such an odd ending for LeBron James had willed his team to the finals. Incredibly disappointing game 1. Then we find out a terrible effort by the Cavs, really, in the second half, especially last night. And then we find out that he's played with a broken hand. Just such a strange ending to the season. But when you look at the totality of what he did this year, where do you rank it?
You know, Hannah, I competed against LeBron for 10 years. He essentially ran the league with my time there. And I watched what he did this postseason. It was by far his greatest accomplishment yet. And when I look at his game, a guy who was already considered a top 5 player all time, he actually improved. They said, LeBron, you're too big. You don't post up. He got footwork in the post game. Well, LeBron, you can't shoot the 3-ball well. Guess what? He shoots the 3-ball well. LeBron, you don't finish games. LeBron became clutch. So he answered all these questions that we had. So I mean, LeBron, by far, his greatest accomplishment yet, and we had every reason to count out LeBron, Hannah.
We have to go because we're out of time. You just got to give me one. Where do you think he's going to be next season? One team.
He said he's a family man, so I'm looking at L.A. or Cleveland, and the writing might be on the wall for Cleveland. Sorry.
There you go. All right, Ryan, great to talk hoops with you.
Yes, anytime.